So yet another streamer has been in a little bit of controversy because of hate speech, and it really all started with this clip.
I'm not going to cry a fucking river when people who have genocide that's baked into their laws are getting genocided. I don't give a fuck. They're terrible people. I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't care. I don't support them.
Now, this streamer goes by the name of Asmongold, and he's been receiving a lot of backlash for the things that he said in that clip, and it's definitely deserved. But who exactly is Asmongold, and what led up to this entire point? Well, that's probably what you're here to figure out. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the tribe with the biggest trappers. And while you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. And with all of that being said, let's get into how Asmongold got canceled in literally one day. Okay, so for those of you who are unfamiliar with who Asmongold is, he started his streaming career over 10 years ago, all the way back in 2014. And he would start off by playing games like World of Warcraft, and over time he will become more of a variety gamer, playing multiple different games and even expanding his content into reactions and events and things like that as well. And over the years, he would become one of the biggest streamers on Twitch and even become one of the co-founders of one of the biggest streaming organizations on Twitch as well, known as OTK, or One True King. And OTK also included other popular gaming streamers as well, such as big streamers like Miskiff, who's also a co-founder of the organization as well, along with more streamers like S-Fond and Rich Campbell. This organization would officially be founded on October 11, 2020, and it was based solely in Austin, Texas. They quickly became known for hosting a lot of big gamer events, and OTK would continue to grow over the years as well, signing streamers like Emaru and Bruce Drop 'Em Off, who was one of the streamers that first introduced me to OTK, because prior to him joining, I didn't really have any idea of what it was. But unfortunately, later in the year of 2022, OTK would start to have a little bit of trouble brewing because some members of the organization got hit with some pretty weird allegations, and that would lead to some of these members being placed on a temporary leave from the organization. But even though these members were placed on leave temporarily, they eventually did get reinstated back into the organization after a third-party investigation had officially closed. And even though it seemed like it was shaping up to be a bad year for OTK due to the allegations they had and members leaving and everything like that, there was a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel because they did release their very own PC company named Starforge during the year 2022 as well. And Starforge System is basically just a PC building company that sells pre-built PCs. And the owners of this company included Asmongold, Tips Out, and Soda Poppin', who are all also co-founders of OTK. And after this point, it seemed like life and business would be going pretty good for Asmongold, pretty much all the way up to the point where he decided to say this.
These people are not your allies. They are not the same as us. They come from an inferior culture that is horrible. It kills people for their identity, and it is directly antithetical to everything Western values stand for, and it is an inferior culture in all ways.
And after this, everything would start completely going downhill for Asmongold. And to be completely honest, I'm not really that educated at all on what's going on in that entire conflict, but I do know that there's a lot of innocent lives being lost, and there's even more people put in harm's way there every single day. But those comments that Asmongold thought to make on his stream are completely inexcusable and unacceptable. And apparently the entire internet would feel the exact same way about this as I do. As expected, Asmongold ended up getting an insane amount of backlash from these comments, which was all completely deserved and warranted. And after receiving all of the hate that he was getting during his time, I guess it's when he realized that things that he said were just completely dumb to say, which would lead to Asmongold issuing a public apology.
I said something about it that was disgusting. I said that I didn't care about innocent people getting killed by another force, by anything. And I think that that's a horrible, disgusting, mean-spirited thing to say.
Now, even if he was truly and sincerely sorry, this apology didn't mean much at all to anyone. And Asmongold would end up getting dropped from almost everything that he was partnered with. He was even dropped from his own company Starforge, and even the organization OTK will end up parting ways with him. And lastly, but certainly not least, he will also get banned on Twitch. Now, I'm not exactly sure how long this ban is for. He could already be unbanned for all I know, but he did state that he was going to use this time away to completely reflect on everything that he said, and he also was going to use this time to clean his room. And if any of you guys haven't seen Asmongold's room, he's like known for notoriously having the most disgusting room possible. Like, it's kind of crazy to think that a grown 34-year-old man could even live life like this, but apparently Asmongold does.
And I'm going to try to, I don't know, clean up part of my house. I'm going to try to do this, and I'm not going to hire a cleaner. As I said, I was raised Roman Catholic. I view this as a penance. And I think I need to do this for myself. I need to take accountability for bad things that I've done and for letting my life get this out of control. And I don't need a get out of jail free card. So I need to do that for myself and for my own closure as well.
And this isn't the first time that Asmongold has made like controversial political statements within his career. Even dating all the way back to 2017, Asmongold got briefly suspended on Twitch for comments that he made about Hurricane Katrina survivors.
Now, I was in high school at the time that Hurricane Katrina happened. And a lot of the displaced people from Hurricane Katrina went to my high school. And they would all wear the same t-shirts, and they were f***ing animals. Every single one of them. Honestly, the hurricane could have done a better job. I fucking hated him.
In which he had to end up releasing like a twit longer to really explain himself and what he actually meant by his comments. And in 2022, he would even reach out to Republican Ted Cruz to discuss the possibility of getting loot boxes banned out of video games, claiming that these are all loopholes that exploit laws made against child gambling.
The Twitch streamer Asmongold.
No fucking, oh my fucking god. Holy shit. Why did you say your name like that? I have no idea. All right, let's go.
Said he reached out to Senator Cruz's office about regulating loot boxes in video games. Where does the senator stand on loot boxes?
Look, I'm happy to engage in a conversation with him. I'm happy.
Oh my god. Is this really gonna happen? Oh, holy fuck, man. I cannot fucking believe this.
So yeah, this definitely isn't the first time that Asmongold has made a controversial political stance, but this one was a little bit too far and really just deemed as completely outrageous and inconsiderate to even say or think to begin with. I don't personally think it was any reason for him to just go over the top and say the things that he said, but at the end of the day, he did say it, and the results and backlash that he's getting from it is everything that you would really expect to come behind comments like that, and all of that is what's ultimately ruining his career right now. But that's just my personal opinion. You guys know that the only opinion I really care about is y'all's opinion, so be sure to comment down below to let me know, what do you think about this entire situation? Do you think that Asmongold deserved all of this hate that he's getting? Obviously he does, but some of you may see it from a different point of view. I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments. And for those of you that do watch Asmongold or were a fan of Asmongold, has the recent comments that Asmongold made affected the amount of support that you show for him, or does it not really matter much to you at all? Let me know down below in the comments. And while you're at it, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join me on my journey to 10,000 subscribers. Y'all been going so crazy these last few months, showing insane amounts of love and support, so let's keep that going all the way throughout the end of the year. And while you're at it, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, and if you didn't enjoy the video, be sure to give me a thumbs down. You guys know that any feedback is great feedback to me, and as always, I appreciate all of the love and support, and I'll catch you boys and girls in the next banger, man.
Bye, have a beautiful time.